Run your paintbrush along the yarn. The first time you do this will take the longest. The 3 times after, when you have to add more paint for your other prints, doesn't take nearly as long, because once the yarn has already been soaked with the paint, it slides a lot easier when you go back and forth on it. You're gonna go all along your yarn. Okay, so I have the full card covered with the paint, and I'm ready to do my print. Notice I don't have a bunch of black paint on the white index card. It's mostly just on the yarn. Of course, it's gonna happen every once in a while where you get a little bit of black paint. All right, so now I'm ready to print. I'm gonna turn my index card over, and what you need to think about is having your big chunky dot always in that center. You never want it up, around, in the corners. It always gets aimed to the center. I'm gonna eyeball it the best I can. Set my index card down and lightly push. If you slam your hand too hard, then you may get parts that you don't want printed. So I kind of just lightly press over a couple of times, making sure I'm not skipping anything, going all along the whole index card. And then when I feel like it's ready to go, I'm gonna lift up my print, and voila, I have my first print. From there, it's really easy to add, because all you're doing is just kind of gliding your paintbrush along the yarn again, just kind of revamping it. Because the yarn already has a lot of black paint already sucked into it, but you do need to keep reloading paint, because if you don't, the black is gonna read a little bit lighter than you want for each print. So I'm just gonna quickly kind of with the tip of my brush glide around. Just making sure all areas are good to go. Almost there. Don't want to forget any parts. All right, so now I'm going to put my brush down, turn it over, and again, I'm looking for that chunky dot, and I want to make sure that's aimed towards the center the best I can. I drop my index card, I don't move it, and then I lightly press again. Rub my hands over it lightly. Spend some time on it so you don't miss any spots. And then when I lift, I'll have my print.